Hey guys, this is Rob Stanson of TISB Research and Development. Uh, this week, a little bit of last week, but mostly this week, and from here on out and forward, um, finally, my attention, my direction is completely away from them. Um, I don't get that pull into where I have to repeat what they say. I don't get that pull into where I have to listen to what they have to say. I don't get that forced uh, 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 instigation of thoughts of um, that I need to interact with these perpetrators with V2K. Um, and I would have to say the only reason why is because of these earbuds that I put in. These are radiation glasses. I get to see them. I The best ones I found are cut out like a teardrop. Work it oversized first. Um, stick something in there. Uh, some of that plug in where you can mold it to your ear and get a good mold and cut it with diamond tip cutter blade on a Dremel. Be careful with your heat because it will crack. Just a little bit on one, and a little bit on the other, and then a little bit until you get all the way around. Work the other side and stuff. And then you want to take a thin file, just a small file or whatever, and shave all the way around. Don't round it off. Just nice and flat, all the way around the teardrop till it's shaped like a teardrop. What you do is you put it in your ear and adjust it, and you want it wedged in between here and here, and it's gonna hurt. Okay, you're gonna have this. It's like it's gonna wear out. Your ears are gonna swell because they're gonna want to light you up. They'll light you up, and they can't get in, and it'll just be swelling on the outside. Make sure you clean it with peroxide, and when you go to bed, um, I wish I could wear them all night, but the new Magnetos, even Resurrection and the Magneto 6G Mu, um, those helmets, I do have a radiation glass, the whole piece in the ear part of the helmet. So that way when you go to bed, you have your ears covered. And I suggest that you get at least a pair of radiation glasses. Get them off eBay. Don't get that cheap pair. Get a nice $120, $110 pair. They're designer and kind of nice, wide. Um, these are radiation and NM. These are for UV light, and these are excellent. I got those from. Geez, I keep on forgetting the darn place. Well, I showed you guys the link and everything. Um, uh, yeah, they're maybe $604, but they're the best pair because they can't download anything onto your eyes. They can't induce LSD or frequency freaking crack or wire you up or anything, or induce drugs or whatever through your eyes, or download a program to run you through the week or whatnot, and scenarios or whatnot. They actually download because when your eyes were burning in the beginning or targeting, it's because they seared a line. Those are lineup bars. When they line it up and that thing spins in your head, that's like a CD. That's what that is. It fucking spins, and it's also a connection of a tunnel, and to the third eye. It's all computer. Um, uh, but yeah, I did wear the one pair of ear things that were in the back and the front. Those were nice, yeah, but it did not seal my ear because they could. I mean, I hear nothing but bullets ricocheted off this, and it tingles my ear, makes it itch, the outside part, but not the inside. And I hear it, and then this side, and some of them are really serious bullets, and it goes, and then I'll get pain on the outside. Um, I can completely ignore the piss out of them. The V2K lowered a whole bunch. Um, it's really irrelevant. I mean, now um, I can actually ignore my targeting completely, just as long as I wear all this heavy hardcore shielding. This is the helmet of salvation. This it's silver, brass, and bronze in the middle. Um, I'm gonna gold plate that sucker, but it's gonna be pimp. But anyways, it just it literally molds to my whole skull, and it's really nice. Um, Finally, I synced into it, the helmet of salvation, and it is when they hit, it brings out the metaphysical properties, and those properties really just your brain cells love it, because I mean, I think of killer things, what to do, inventions, ideas, and my mind's really clicking like it's like a well-oiled machine. Plus my chakras are completely shielded. Um, I mean, most people might think, "Wow, he's gone too extreme." Yeah, I'm an extremist. You know, and our chakras is what keeps us balanced and keeps us, locked into our freaking our god eye or its crown. And you guys got to understand, we're like a demigod, and you're especially more demi. There's my damn cross is crooked. You're especially more demi when you're enlightened to knowledge and understanding, and you can put things together um, masterfully, and it's just um, I can think a lot clearer. Um, the only thing they block is like my vision towards them, because it's a two-way street. I mean, you can push your eyes in until it goes white, and that's how I got the projection connected all the way to their drone, and I was able to see the outside of the drone and see the Nightingale security symbol on the top of the drone. And Nightingale Security is the only drones with those type of drones. They're kind of like a rectangular with four copter wings and stuff, top and bottom, and heavily weaponized in the bottom. Those are the drone stars you see up there. Um, you take a laser and you watch that drone go, and it flies around. It's all weird, and the chemtrails spread out when you light it up, because that's energy. That's energy that you're shooting towards it. And the chemtrails go, even if it's hiding behind the chemtrails, you can clear those chemtrails right out right away. Um, okay, but the main thing I'm trying to get to right now to you guys is that shielding is imperative. It's very important. If you really want to fight this, toe to toe, kind of like, and really know what to do, and know exactly who your perpetrators are, and know exactly what they're connected to, and what. I tell you what, they're nothing like what you think. It's not government. They hire these rent-a-cop companies at Nightingale Security, and that's Homeland Security. Look them up, and you'll see that somehow they got best #1 Homeland Security, whatever, what, yeah, wonder who wrote that, but but they're tied into Revenge for Hire, because these are guys that, now it says autonomous, but the thing is that, did someone hack into it? Because when you look it up on a Duther, and I'm about to get some equipment here shortly, you'll see, it'll literally say on the screen, hidden in capital words, HIDDEN, and then, but you'll get tag-alongs that what he does, he creates a platform. This is a drone operator. Now, it's supposed to be autonomous, but someone's on those drones. Someone has created a platform for revenge for hire. And what they did is they created with nefarious jobs and stuff like that. You know, um, those are your perps on the street and stuff, and as well as up in the air, because what they did is they created like a different gangs, different crews, and they'll freaking target a whole area, but they could jump from each drone to another. From what I'm getting at. But what I'm seeing as well is that um, these drones, every single star up in that sky is a drone. Not to say, and the ones, if you put on a pair of brown glasses, amber, and you can see a red light, those are the Nightingale securities. All the other ones that are small, that are out there, up there, and everything, sometimes those are the ones that are mostly targeting you. And the one that's Nightingale security, they're just observing, and they'll let them do whatever they want to you, and then they'll jump on your case because you're out of line. They're like, you're a TI or something like that. I'm like, no, I'm not. I don't act like a TI. I shit on your program, and I do whatever I want. You know, you know, you can't necessarily stop me on anything, really. I mean, he tried giving me a heart attack many a times, with fail. Attack me at night, fail. Everything else, fail. All the hits, fail. You know, every single hit they try, I have converted and reverse engineered their weaponry because it brings out the metaphysical healing properties from brass, which brass is healing. It'll heal your internal organs, make him young again. And silver, which is the same thing. And brass gives you courage as well. So instead of getting those anxiety hits, which I have a shungite I made right here, put it down in between there, and that brass that's in here in this plate, freaking, it turned the anxiety into like courage, and it really pumps you up and it really drives you. But you got to watch out because they'll try to drive you into anger, and that's why you're slow to anger. You just don't let them drive you anywhere. Just it's a joke. Just pretty much. When you're at my level, it's a joke. And they try their best. I mean, you don't know some of the bullshit I pulled off just to freaking test my equipment and materials and shielding. I mean, I really pushed it to where no TI would ever go. Nobody. Period. Otherwise they'll be looking all freaking twisted and cranked up and fucking and dead or something, or a heart attack or something. But I mean, anyways, I convert this stuff, and my shielding works, even though it's down to freaking medieval times, and pretty much that's what it's all about. I took the past and I put together whatever research I did, during the Sumerian days, during the Knights of the Templar, all those different, the yarmulke, the freaking different helmets as well. The Mohads, and the freaking, and you know, anyways, I put together these helmets, and Moon Metal's the best one I have. I'm gonna test out some titanium. I have a weird thing on it because, if they could burn a tree with a laser and it combusts from the inside out, don't you think that maybe I need an added shield to my armor? I mean, yeah, I've already gone full extreme. I got me freaking, full tang freaking ninja sword, and that's custom made, and I'm telling you, the steel is so nice on there because I used to be an iron worker, and when I touched steel, I could feel different energies, and the steel there is really good steel because because it really relieves. It's almost like putting my hand on on a freaking shungite egg or whatever, you know. And I mean, it's just, the potentials are beautiful. It's just like silver. Silver's amazing. It is a little expensive, but you know, if you want to just go cheap, the best thing to do is brass and moo metal. Moo metal's been really good to me. I just completed some side armor and stuff to cover my internal organs, and to complete the coverage of my chakras, and it's been beautiful. I mean, ever since I made these last week, and today I finally put brass on it, and then molded the brass on there and everything. Let me see if I can show you. But check that out. This is, see, it's got brass in the inside, and I got brass on my wings that cover my back, cover my spine, and cover those chakras. They knock us off balance, our chakras. Anybody that they're awakened, or their third eye opened or anything like that, what they do is with TIs. I've been awakened since birth. I just had that gene or something that I mean, I used to see things as a kid, but never really put anything together until when they first targeted me, and that's when they send that beam crashing on your right side, depending on what brain you work out of, and freaking pop like 6 brain cells, pop, 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 pop. And then I could taste the metallic in my mouth, and fucking everything was enlightened. You know, I mean, everything talked to me. Birds, cars, noise, TV, you know, freaking fans. I mean, it was freaking nightmare, you know. And in America, they don't teach us anything about any of this, you know. They just, oh, Christian, you know, confess before Jesus, you know. You know, I mean, Jesus was a TI. And, I mean, if you do the research like I have, and you're clear-headed, and you don't have things entering in your head, like most UTIs are, you see it. You see it, you know, and you see a lot of things, you know, straight martyrdom. But this is like an ancient technology. You know, I've gotten far enough to know that they've been pulling this off through the genealogy. Look up Sumerians and everything, research it hardcore, and you'll see that this shit's been going on for a long time. Whether these people are not demis like us, the reason why is because they use a computer to hack in, and they go straight to anger, straight to power, this and that. That is a human response. That is a human thing right there. But when you're enlightened, if their third eye was open, or if they were enlightened of any sort, their attitudes would be totally different. They would want to help people. They would want to learn knowledge and wisdom, and not just straight for evil power, straight up to the pyramid, top of the pyramid. That's what it's all about, you know. And what they do is they get into all the minds, everyone, you know. And that's why you're drinking fluoridated water, because so that you won't see the third eye. But that's how it gets its knowledge, and it's knowledge over its enemy, knowledge over the people, knowledge over secret things, just like Q, all them other people, and freaking, what is it, Anonymous and stuff like that. How do you think they get that information? Because they're in the minds of men and women, you know. Trick is about us is we're demis. We're supposed to protect people, angels and demons, pretty much. You know, to be simple. The thing is about it is that this thing wants to abuse and destroy anything that comes into power. That's why they ping you so hard. It'll either freak you out, or and you'll go nuts, kill yourself, hurt others, um, you will either get enlightened, depends on if it likes you or not, or if it finds you as a contender or someone of great power and stuff, it will try to destroy you and watch you 24/7 all the time and bust your balls all the time. Um, I knew this was happening to me because these people have been, tripping me up all my life, and so I put two and two together and go, well, you know what? Hell, I might as well work hard and really shield myself and strive for the top, or strive to something to help people. And I got some ideas I'm pumping out, and some equipment I'm ordering and just waiting on. I got to go to the post office, but the thing is that when I shield my brain, and I wore, it took 3 years, just about, well, 2.5, with the magneto reverse polarity magnet helmet to heal my brain. Continuously, as I go to sleep, during my sleep, wearing it has improved. But wearing, even just if it's moo metal, wearing a shielding cap, uh, um, 18 gauge is the best. I mean, even if you got to double it up, do it. Get a welder, Harbor Freight, whatever. I showed you guys how to cut it. Um, it vastly improved me. After 3 years, I was really clear, and then that's when I picked up how to test with glasses. And it didn't take that long for me to figure out the glasses. It took long enough, and then right after that, I was making these crazy years, which has helped a lot, but wasn't as good as these earbuds, because I don't argue, I don't trip. I'm steady. I can actually ignore these fuckers, dude. And last time when I tried to ignore them, it took me a year and a half to ignore them, and it was fucking V2K, and it was, and then I started testing, and so I started talking shit, and then I couldn't stop, and it's like, fuck, Rob, I can't stop, because the instigator comes in there, and then he'll get your mind going, and then he'll roll you with the first shit talking words. Next thing you know, you can't stop, and seal your ears, and it will stop. So I would say 3 years, 7 months, 3 years. I'll do a total of 3 years, 6 months and 20 days. Well, 26 days. And I'm practically clear of everything. It can go faster with you guys um, if you follow my steps, or if you order from me. Um, and then you'll get closer to complete freedom. You know, Imagine if you didn't have EGK. But you guys must remember, these people are pushing for a new world order. These people are the new world order. These people are depopulation as well. Okay? This is what they've been doing for a long time. They will work through people that they don't like, they deem just a waste or whatever, just tired of them, and they will do whatever they can to wreck their lives, commit suicide, or you hurt yourself or hurt others, and they work people. I can look at every unsolved mystery. I can look at every crime event, this and that, and here and there, and I can actually, even unsolved mysteries of like ghosts and stuff, that's them, and I can actually solve it and actually figure out if there's something hiding in that area that they don't want people to find, like a treasure or money or something hidden from the mob. I can tell if there's something there worth looking for too now. So I've been really figuring things out, and it's crazy because their hands are in everything and everyone. Okay, don't find yourself like, hey, I'm special. No, there's different levels, like Dante's hell. There's different levels of hell, and they'll put you at each one. Or, well, like in my case, they just don't fucking like me, you know. Um, you know, I don't see how. I mean, I do my work. I'm smart. I got smarter, and oh yeah, my intellect's gotten better. My thinking's better, clear. I'm not getting zaps to my head. Like I'm getting some tingling over here, but it's not getting in. I could feel the pressure on my head, not getting in. I can do like late nighters and stuff like that, minimal sleep, and still recover. Top, you know. I could take about a couple hours sleep right now, wake up in about a few more hours, and be good to go. You know, this energy can be converted. This energy can be reverse engineered. This energy ain't shit when you're completely shielded like me. I have those two spots on here. My shoulders are pretty badass, but I'm going full armor, you know, full metal jacket, and I got a few ideas to fight this. Um, I'll be getting some people on board, V2K or whatnot. Anybody that has any V2K with a McDonald in the name, or anybody that has a special name that might reflect with the V2K or whatnot. Any clues, their behavior, their habits, their temperament. I got to really know them. Like we're like fucking this. um. Anyways, you guys don't understand. 95% of the hits are coming to the ears. 95 of your bullshit is going through your ears. The pain, the sensitive, the hypersensitivity, everything coming through your ears. The tiredness coming through your eyes. Also, heart palpitations through your eyes, even ears, and the directed energy on your chest. So these are multiple things you have to watch out for. If you're tired, it hits you in the eye. They'll hit you with the UV light, anger or whatever. That's drunken. I call it drunken Captain Jack Sparrow frequency, and then that's red. It's called the color scheme. They'll send bullets through your ears, and they'll send constant, where it just makes you feel like you're concrete in the floor, where you can't move. I can get up anytime I want, until I don't get locked in. How you get locked in, you're like, I want to move, I gotta move, I gotta get over there. I want to do this, you're sitting in the same spot watching YouTube for hours or fucking whatever, doing nothing productive. That's them. Ears, 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 and eyes. Your brain as well. You guys gotta do this. This is amazing. I had no doubts that I wouldn't figure it out. I had no doubts. Ever since I put the side shielding, I don't have to worry about reaching down and grabbing something and getting a heart skip or palpitation. Excuse me. where I feel like I just did a workout, like a freaking damn 5-mile run. 5-mile run, and my heart's fucking, and I'm like, shit, my body's worn out, I'm wasted, I'm tired, I'm beat down, I don't feel like doing anything. Now, since I have that whole back end, because they're coming in this way, from the back way, to hit my heart, or they'll come out through here when this is lifted up, and I'm about 20 pounds heavier, 20.6 pounds heavier. The helmet's 4 pounds. This one is, but my chakras are free. You will never know until you do it how free and how good it feels to be free your whole energy system. I can transfer energy anywhere I want. And I could be at a distance and touch ground and ground out. You know, sometimes I get a little bit too much energy that wants to flow to because it takes 2 weeks to retrain your body to ground through your hands and ground through your feet. That's by being barefoot most of the time. Moccasins will work. Grounding mats by your desk, grounding mat by your workbench, grounding mat on your freaking bed, you name it. That's training your body to ground out. I also learned a new thing, but I'm trying it out. It's an experiment, so you know, because look at my foot down there. See that? See my foot? See, it's kind of swollen. Now, guys, think of this. If you put like a copper grounding and you plug it into ground, wrap it around your doing, and you train the energy to flow that way. Imagine, imagine that. You know how much money I can make for that. Yeah. It's like no penis pump, no this, no that, no cockroach. 2000. You just put it on, and it trains itself. Sleep with it. In 2 weeks, that thing start girthing. This is just some crazy thing I thought about. Okay. Anybody want to volunteer? Test it. I guarantee it, son. Anyways, this is what you gotta do. If you don't get all this stuff, you could do just fine. Okay. Me, I'm hardcore. Okay. I'm going for the gold. Okay. I'm going for the Temple of Doom. Okay. All right. I'm going for the cup. All right. The Holy Grail. Ark of the Covenant. Just going for it. Like Indiana Jones, and I need shielding. I need to be hardcore on this because I'm going balls to the wall, and I'm gonna wrap this shit up. I'm gonna give my best shot. What else do we gotta do at this point? But forward. But if you went with the shielding cap, and you have to have Magneto reverse polarity magnet helmet. Why? Because good blood flow equals magnets creates good blood flow. Good blood flow creates healing. Your brain takes the longest. Your brain cells take longer than anything else. I just told you. 3 years, 6 months, 26 days. It was completely healed at 2 years, 2.5 years, but still, it should be shorter with you. Magneto, a shielding hat during the day. You got to shield your brain all day, all night. Good shielding glasses, which these are perfect day and night. And I rounded off to these ones are the best. And freaking sonic ears. Magneto sonic ears. If you can at least get the sonic ears and a helmet